to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me that we're spending this time together, truly. And today I'm going to be sharing with you some ethical and sustainable clothing brands, this is completely not sponsored, and the reason that I wanted to do this video was because I'm often showing you my thrift finds and saying, oh, this is how you can stop buying into fast fashion, but there are certain things that you can't thrift, and I know some of you don't have thrift stores in your area, so I wanted to try out these ethical and sustainable companies that you can feel comfortable putting your dollar towards. So I have bras and underwear, yoga leggings, and bathing suits because I feel like all those things can be harder to thrift the right kinds, and I personally don't thrift underwear. The first one I'm going to show you I really love. I actually just ended up modeling for them a few days ago and they gave me a bunch of extra undies, but this is an unbiased opinion because I was already in love with these. They are these wonderful high-waisted undies made out of cotton and modal mix. I purchased this 3-pack and these were $75, which yes is a lot of money, and it might seem like something you would never think to pay for any kind of, underwear, but that's the price of getting something that is ethically produced under good regulation and the workers are getting paid properly. They work exclusively with this mom and pop run sample room and production facility in New York's Garment District. These are so comfortable. They're so thin and soft. I feel like my yoni can breathe in them. Not to mention that they are very dreamy. These are all in a size small, which fits me well, but they're just a tad bit baggy because I have a smaller waist. But I cut off all the tags because they were kind of itching me, so you might have that experience as well. And then I got this bra top, which was $45. It has adjustable straps on the back. I got this in a size large and it fits really nice. This isn't a full coverage bra. Personally, I only wear this to sleep, which I actually love finding bras that I can wear to sleep because I just need more for during the day. Otherwise, they're going to be bouncing everywhere and they're heavy and it's really uncomfortable. Like, if you've ever seen me running, I'm holding my boobs and I can't imagine wearing a bra like this and running to the train or jumping up the stairs. It just wouldn't work out well. But it's a very comfortable underwear brand. I feel like everything is just made for comfort and I love that so much. I'm going to show you guys the stuff that I got from the photo shoot, and like I said, I bought all these myself and I just happened to DM them hey, I would love to shoot with you anytime, and they were doing a photo shoot a week later right down my street. They hooked me up with some free undies and I got these all in a small. These are a different style, high-waisted with a little bit of different stitching there. This beautiful lavender color, and I got a matching bra top to go with this. Oh, just so beautiful. And then lastly, this color, which I think is available for pre-order right now. And I pretty much can't take them off. I love hand washing my underwears and bras. It feels like a really nice meditative experience where I'm taking care of my special little things. But moving on to the next brand. This one is called Naked Intersection. They were established in 2014, originally just selling vintage finds, and then they decided to launch a handmade line inspired by comfort, minimalism, and femininity. Each piece is made in East Los Angeles using reclaimed fabrics, which are produced in limited quantities to minimize their environmental impact. They are very minimal and pretty expensive. These are the underwear that I got, 3-pack, and these were $84. I really like the aesthetic of these, how it's really see-through and mesh, and they're just really cool underwear that I feel I would see on Tumblr or something, and that's why I got them. But $84 is definitely a lot. These are not the most comfortable, and I do like that they don't have a tag actually, so that I don't have to cut the tag off. When I tried to put these over my hips, it was a little hard, it had to stretch out a little bit, and then once it was over my hips, it fit my waist perfectly. So if you have bigger hips and a small waist, just be wary of that. I like how the bottom part is just the same meshy material, so your yoni can really breathe. I think that's so important. The yoni is always self-regulating and balancing its own pH, and if you wear really thick underwear, it's not going to be able to do that as well, or if you wear your bathing suit all day, it's just not the best for it. So I do really appreciate underwear that take it into consideration. These are more sexy lingerie and not everyday wear underwear. And the packaging these came in was just a plastic container with like a little bit of white tissue paper, and they didn't have any discount codes. The Jonesy website had like 20% off when you buy your first item, which is really nice. They have other really cute things on their site, like really cute maiden tops and gingham print high-waisted underwear, and they definitely have a really cool aesthetic. So if you want to look into more like trendy, chic, handmade pieces, you can also check that out. It's not just underwear. So now let's move into yoga pants. I'm not a huge fan of yoga pants, honestly, and I had the same 3 pairs for the past year. I've just lost them. I only have one left of the 3 pairs that I own, but these are by Tiki, and they make their yoga pants from recycled water bottles. I got these as a birthday present for my partner last year. They have a lot of really cool prints. Like this one is definitely really out there and geometrical and like intense. They have some simpler ones and all different kinds of styles. They're extremely thin. These honestly just feel like spandex material, and it kind of took me a while to get used to them because my biggest insecurity, at least back then, was my legs, and so these just didn't feel like the most flattering, and it was hard not to have a camel toe in them, like just keeping it real. I had a black pair of these, and the black fabric like turned white on my butt part when I would bend down because the fabric stretches out, which isn't the most pleasant feeling. As far as that goes, these like weren't my favorite, but they lasted so long, and that definitely deserves some credibility because I have worn these so many times. But I know that so many people love their leggings, so I guess you just have to try them out for yourself. These range from $72 and up. They also have short versions. They are comfortable. It doesn't feel like you're wearing anything when you have them on, which is the amazing part of how thin they are. And if you are practicing yoga in a hot climate, these could be amazing for you. But I just personally felt like they weren't just right. You know what I mean? They weren't like the yoga leggings for me. But the next pair that I tried out for the first time, I really love. These are by Girlfriend Collective, which one of you actually messaged me about on Instagram. They source all of their post-consumer water bottles from Taiwan, and that is mainly what their yoga pants are made out of. They have a bunch of information about how their products are produced. I love the packaging. They also came in a nice paper package. I got these in the color ivory, which I don't know why I did. I'm totally gonna stain these. In a size small. You can also choose the length of your yoga leggings if you have taller legs or shorter legs, which I think is really awesome because you never see that, or I've never seen that before on like a yoga pants site. They have a little pocket in the back part. And these are just made out of the thickest, nicest material. Like these definitely support you. The fabric is knit with 79% recycled polyester and made with 25 post-consumer water bottles per pair. And basically, I just really love these, man. And I can't wait to order another pair from Girlfriend Collective. They have a bunch of different colorways, a wide diversity in the model sizes, which I really appreciate. There needs to be diversity in like the yoga world. So I'm really glad that I found a nice yoga legging brand that I really enjoy. And the very last thing are these swimsuits. So these came in a really big paper parcel. That's really fun to say. All of the bathing suits that I got, the bikinis, the tops, the bottoms, everything was $49, which is extremely reasonable, not only for an ethical and sustainable company, but just bathing suits in general. But I will say that all these pieces were on sale, and that's why they were $49. But I think most of their pieces go on sale, so if you want to buy anything from this site, just wait till it goes on sale. I know that they use sustainable materials, but I'm not sure exactly where and who their clothes are made by, and I've messaged them several times. They haven't gotten back to me yet. On the tag, here's some little tidbits about their materials. They're 30% renewably sourced ingredients made from corn sugar, which is biodegradable. They reduce the impact on the environment by using 25% less energy consumption to make them, 51% reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, and they use Lycra Extra Life, which retains its shape over the longest time for fit that endures, and it's certified UV protective. So the very first top that I got is called the DIY top, and this can be worn several different ways. I got this in 2 colors, this wonderful butterfly print, and then this other one called green tea. I love these 2 colors. They're so earthy, and I love that you can wear these so many different ways because then I don't need to invest in having different kinds of bikini tops because I can do so much with just these 2. tops. And then the bottoms I really do adore on their site as well. I just got one bottom in the same green tea color because I thought it could go well with the butterfly top. I love that it looks like a literal loincloth and it's pretty high-waisted. This is gonna be great for getting some sun and feeling breezy, you know? You can see a lot of like your inner thigh area, which I like. The last thing that I got from them is this wonderful bikini. I got so many questions about it and I was gonna wait till they messaged me back about their production to share their brand, but they just, I don't think are going to, so I just decided to bite the bullet anyway. This was also $49, although originally their prices are around, I think, $200, so they have really epic sales, which is nice. I love that this bikini can be worn two different ways. It can be worn with this like tie up front or this way with the elastic back, and it's extremely high-waisted. I got this in a size medium, and this is another one of those sites that will give you 20% off your first purchase, which is just a really nice gesture. I don't know if I mentioned, but the Girlfriend Collective also gave me a little discount for it being my first purchase, and it's always good to take advantage of those. And they also came in these reusable bags made from OPP recycled materials. Did I even mention that this brand is called HA, which stands for Hot as Hell? Because that's what it's called. And I know a lot of companies like to do this thing called greenwashing where they pretend to be ethical and sustainable, but it's all just a big lie basically. It's just kind of trickery. H&M kind of does that. They have this recycle box in their store where you can recycle jeans or something and get a certain percentage off, but they don't actually use that recycled material to make their clothes. They're still sourcing their clothes in companies where they're taking advantage of their workers. Obviously the quality is not sustainable, but a bunch of companies are doing that. I mean, even food companies do that, so you really do have to do some more research, and that's why I really like all of the beginning brands in this haul that I showed you, because they really are so transparent and have pages and paragraphs upon paragraphs about their production and everything like that. Some of these things are a little bit more pricey, but you can ask for them as Christmas gifts or just feel good about putting your dollar towards something that is making the world a less toxic place. Please, please, please leave your favorite ethical and sustainable brands down below that you know you can trust and that are very clear about everything that they do to make their clothes. I would really appreciate that. I feel like everyone in the comments would really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a while since I filmed for YouTube because I've been creating a lot for my app and going through some family stuff, which I'm trying not to take on the weight of, you know, when you care about someone so much but they're suffering, it's really hard to not feel responsible or not want to do something or not want to break down their walls. You just kind of have to let them experience what they're experiencing and know that love will find them in the end. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, let me know what other videos you would like to see from me soon. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing day in this moment. Maybe after this video you can take a few deep breaths. I say 8. 8 is my lucky number, so maybe take some 8 deep belly breaths where your stomach expands and you're not afraid of it just bloating out. And then as you exhale, maybe rock your hips back and feel your navel push back to your spine. I'll show you guys. If you're ever curious why I'm talking really loud to my camera or there's so many cuts in these YouTube videos, it's because New York is a loud place to live. But anyways, if you rock your hips forward and then rock your hips back with your breath, it's kind of exaggerating the movement of your breath. So you're really filling your tummy in, and as you exhale, you're pushing like all that air back, and it's just a really good way to consciously breathe into your stomach, and I like doing it. So maybe after this video you do 8 breaths like that, and maybe tomorrow you do the same thing, and the next day. But I love you guys so much. I always want to keep talking at the end of videos, like I don't want you guys to go. But I hope to see you soon, and thank you so much for being just as you are in this moment. You are so worthy of love and so seen, and you don't need to change. Like, who you are right now is enough, and breathe that in. Okay, bye guys.